Hey guys, my name is Dice Rollin, and welcome to Doki Doki. What am I doing here? Okay, so, to anybody who doesn't know what exactly this game is, I guess it's outward appearance says that it's a nice, pleasant, cheerful, probably overly cheerful to the point of being sickening game. That's not true, apparently. I don't know very much about it. All I know is that it repeatedly tells you that this is not suitable for children, or those who are easily disturbed. So it's a good thing that I already am. Okay. Hey! I hurt myself with that, oh my god. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Okay. That girl is Sayori. Sayori. I apologize again. Can we just come to the conclusion that I am horrible at pronouncing names correctly? My neighbor, and a good friend since we were children, okay? You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. Me too. And I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Okay. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, hi. Ha! Ha! I overslept again. No shit. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I let you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Dice. I am slightly disturbed by the fact that they're using my name. And I have a feeling I'm gonna be more disturbed later on. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. Did I have a choice? Could I have run away? I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Incorrect! I will be a complete and utter asshole if I want to be. I'm very good at it. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hehehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Excellent. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Dice, have you decided on a club to join yet? Oh yeah, that's a thing. Clubs. A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a lot, too, about me. When I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's half true. Half true. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Thank you. You're worried that I become a hermit. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I have several questions. What the hell is a NEET? Is that another word for old spinster cat lady? You trust me, right? Not at all. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Sounds about right. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Okay. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Need to lit. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh, sure. That's different from the hentai club, just so we're clear. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. She seems to do that. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Great. That made it so much better. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Oh god. That's not a compliment. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Great. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Ah, meanie. Yeah, whatever. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Why wouldn't I want to be anywhere near a literature club? Is it because of her? Because then I'd understand that. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Untrue. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Ah, you made promises. Well, that's not my problem, but... And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh. Cupcakes. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she is so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Now see, that sounds like me. Yeah. Yes, let's go. Okay, great. I'm so ecstatic. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Not the first time. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Okay. Everyone, the new member is here. What if they all just stopped, turned around, looked at me, and went, Sss. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh, hello. Girl number 1. Otto. Nice boobs. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you, I'm sure. Sayori always says nice things about you. I don't know if that's a good thing. Girl 2. Oh, yay. Seriously? You brought a boy? Hey! 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 Way to kill the atmosphere. Okay. It was such an inviting atmosphere. Maybe I should just leave and go to the anime club, huh? Ah, Dice, what a nice surprise. Hey, welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. That seems about right. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Okay. No, wait, that really makes me wonder. Am I actually playing a guy? If so, that poses several questions and interesting situations that I'm not sure I want to delve into. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Oh, great! She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Great. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Fantastic. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Seems it. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Hi. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Great. Alright then. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Dice. What are you doing with this pose? What is that? Monika smiles sweetly. Alright, this is going downhill quickly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Great, last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Great. Basically completely out of my league. I have low standards, and that's completely true to real life. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Dice. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. Oh! Great. What a choice. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Great, what are you putting in the tea? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Great. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Good choice. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Sure. Ta-da! What is that? Ow? What is that? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh! She's one of those! The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I'm gonna throw up. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! I saw you eat nothing but air. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. Yeah, okay. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers. Looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Oh god. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's planning to murder me. She's planning to take a Hannibal Lecter approach. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. I thought she clearly stated that she made these. And granted, you can buy icing. But I'm just assuming here. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. I feel so welcomed in this club. So welcome. Very warm. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Bye, bitch. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Is that odd? I don't know. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Oh! Cool. I mean, the people in the chemical club must have went through fucking hell. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Well, her rack certainly impresses me. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. Perfect. I am striking out without even saying a damn thing left and right here. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I didn't. I was forced against my will, dragged in through the door. I was afraid of this question. I'm gonna have to kill her in the back alley. Shh. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? I feel very uncomfortable right now. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Again with the pose. Aha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Okay. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Okay. Monika really is a great leader. Okay. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Okay. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Ouch. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. There's Festivus. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Great. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! I'm just gonna be over here going, ah! Go team! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Dice, what kinds of things do you like to read? Porn! Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh god! I've attracted the attention of the pink-haired one. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Oh god. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. So, Tolkien? Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I mean, that's one way to put it, I guess. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Now we're talking! I read a horror book once. The Shining. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rack. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Yeah, you always gotta watch out for those quiet, gentle ones, my dear. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. Oh boy. If only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. And I knew there was a reason I didn't like you. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh god. She's a romance novel enthusiast. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back, you bitch! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you. Oh my god. What are you doing behind her? What are you doing back there? Wow! Just slid over there. Oh, okay. Bad touch. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Uh-oh. I'm not cute! Well... Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Can't rhyme shit for dick. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Here we go. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Fair enough. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yeah, that seems like a great idea. Look at her. She's really getting to that. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Well... I wanted to read everyone's poems. Who said we were all writing poems? We all sit in silence for a moment. It's great. Okay! Oh god. I have an idea, everyone! Twisted! Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Okay. Welcome to club meeting, everybody. Welcome to literature. Okay, everybody go home, write a poem. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Oh, Jesus. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Help. Help. Isn't that right, Dice? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Oh, shit. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Guys... Oh, God! You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. No, I'm not. I will walk out of the store with a cupcake in my mouth and another one in my grasp. Okay? Bye. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That said, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, my God, I'm lonely. Right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Okay. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Great. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Great. Do I get a badge or something? I mean, do I have to wear like one of those ribbon things? Welcome to the literature club. Great. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Great. Monica looks over at me once more. Dice, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Dice, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Thrill of my life. That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Yay. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. This looks like some sort of anime intro lineup. Will I really be happy spending time every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yeah, sure. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh my god, I actually have to write a poem. Are you serious? Shit! Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Great, why are you bouncing around over here? Why, what? And also, I think you're missing one girl. I'm just saying. Yeah, I hope you guys aren't expecting anything good from this. There we go. Okay, well, she likes that. Great, that's fantastic. Here. Oh, she likes that. Alright. Sure, right. Oh, she likes that. I've got the full set. Fantastic. Alright, Feather. Alright, she likes that too. Wonderful. Bubbles. Of course she likes that. Alright, Horror. Hey, yeah, alright. Games. Sad. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to click that. Alright, Alone. Oh, God. Graveyard! Yeah, cool. Why not? Let's go with the one with purple hair. Why not? She's the one that annoys me the least. Imagination! Sugar! Fuck. Frightening! Alright. Oh, fuck. Vivid! Massacre! Memories! Okay. Agonizing, why not? Because this is agonizing, aren't you? This is good. Death. Sheila. I'm disturbed. Uncontrollable, sure, why not? I don't care. What? Haha! Okay, climax. I'm greatly disturbed. No, bye. Hi again, Dice. Hi. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Multi. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dice. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Yeah! Joining the literature club is the fucking highlight commitment of my life! Took me longer to pick a cell phone company, are you kidding? Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You know what? I'm liking you less and less. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. That is correct. And last year too, also correct. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I feel threatened. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga's literature! I'm gonna stay out of that one. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Dice always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Sure. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Busy? Like cooking, cleaning my room? Okay. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Good, I'm also OCD. Fantastic. Also true to life. Perfect. Did you almost set your house on fire once? What? Is that so? No, go back. What? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Dice can become good friends too? That is not where she was going with this. Okay, I can already see Sayuri is gonna be a fucking cock block. It's great. Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. She just fusrudad me right into a fucking pit. Thank you. Friend zone, no! Oh, Sayuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri. Me? Me? Not really. Oh. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. And she leaves. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Fantastic. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Except for a cupcake. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want me to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Okay. I didn't want you to feel left out. Thanks. I'm now part of the book club. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. That sounds insulting. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. Ooh. Discuss it. So does it mean I have a chance? How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Oh boy. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Fantastic. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Lies. Lies. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh god, ritual sacrifice, right in the club. I knew it. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, looking for that dead rabbit she sacrificed last time. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. Abandoned ship! Abort! Abort! She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. I'm doing anything? But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Fantastic. Shut down! Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Bullshit. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. Bullshit. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Also bullshit, most likely. No. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Now I'm afraid. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. Oh boy. The book is titled Portrait of Markov, I think. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh boy. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give away anything. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. What? And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Jory made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. I fear for my life. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Dice? I mean... No, it's not that. It's the fact that you said it's very relatable. I mean, I can definitely enjoy some kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Also very troubling. That's coming from me. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Sure. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. Okay? Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Oh, here we go. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Too late! Too late! And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Aha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna have to stop there. This is already gonna be a long one, I can tell. So, with that being said, this is not gonna be one I think that I'll be able to put into kind of like a highlights thing. This is gonna have to be a part-by-part full playthrough, I imagine. I don't know if there are different paths, like if you were to try to choose a different girl or not. But right now, we're gonna, and this is gonna sound bad, we're gonna try to go after Yuri in the least creepy way possible. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like to let me know. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below telling me what you think of Doki Doki. Try not to spoil anything, because I know there are some twists and obviously disturbing things in here, and I don't necessarily want that to be revealed just yet. Also, don't forget to share this video to help the channel grow, and subscribe for more videos and the continued Let's Play of this. See you later.